welcome to this week's What's Happening at Wabash High School. Man, can you believe that we are already in the middle of September? It's hard to believe. I mean, time is just flying. A few short weeks, we are going to be done with the first grading period. So, as events progress here this year, make sure that you are keeping on top of what's happening and what's on the horizon on the schedule. Because I'm telling you guys, time is going to fly. So make sure you know what's happening, what's going on. So I want to start this week by talking about something that really needs to be reviewed, okay? Over the past couple of weeks, I've mentioned time and time again that hats and hoods are not to be worn in the building. And really the vast majority of you have followed this request. I want to thank you for doing that. Now, unfortunately, a small number of people continue to think that this policy does not apply to them. And look, I'm as much at fault for that as anybody, okay? I haven't pressed the issue other than just reminding those offending students, hey, drop your hat, drop your hood. It was always my hope that, those of you who continually refuse to abide by the policy would decide on your own to do what is right. You would realize, hey, I don't need to do this. I'll just not do it when I'm in the building. Apparently, that's not the case. Okay, so unfortunately, I've got to do this starting on Monday. Any student who is caught wearing a hat or hood of any type, except those that are allowed in the student handbook, and you can look in the student handbook, there are certain things that are allowed. Okay, but I've given opportunity. Unfortunately, a small number are going to ruin it for everybody. So if you're caught wearing a hat, you're going to get a Friday night detention, plain and simple. Okay, no ands, ors, if, buts about it. We've talked about this. Everybody knows the policy. We shouldn't have to have this. We shouldn't be having this conversation. You are all, young teenagers. You want to be treated like adults. I hear that time and time again. I want to be treated like an adult. Well, if you want to be treated like an adult, you're going to do, what is right and follow the policy and not have that hat or hood on. So, Friday night detentions for anybody that's caught with it. If you fail to show to a Friday night, hell, I'm not going to Friday. You know what? If you fail to show up Friday night, you're going to get a Saturday school. You get a Saturday school, you don't show up there. We're just going to continue on with the progressive discipline. We are 4.5 weeks into the school year. Everybody knows what the expectation is. So those of you who can't seem to understand that expectation, you're going to have some discipline coming your way. So long and the short of it, don't wear hats or hoods inside. Okay, I'm compromising with you. I've given you 4.5 weeks to figure this out. I give you until 8:35 in the morning before that first bell before you need to take them off. So this is it. We're going to start finding those people who aren't abiding by the policy, and unfortunately, you're going to get a Friday night detention. So please, no hats, no hoods in the building except those that are allowed by the student handbook. So that's all we're going to say about that right now. Okay, next topic, and this topic, unfortunately, is one I never thought I'd have to bring up here. On Friday, at the end of the day, a number of soap dispensers and hand sanitizer dispensers were ripped off the bathroom walls, literally ripped off the bathroom walls and broken. Okay, now this is serious. Okay, and to be honest, this is vandalism, and vandalism is an expellable offense. So please, for the life of me, I can't figure out what would possess somebody to want to rip off a soap dispenser or a hand sanitizer or steal everything out of the hand sanitizer. Yeah, seriously. I mean, come on. Why would somebody want to do this? Okay, what's the end game on this? What are we looking to accomplish? Okay, but hey, okay, I understand. Sometimes things happen. All right. So what I'm stating right now is I want you, the student body, to know. All right. I'm going to find out who did this. This is something that, does not stay under wraps for very long. Somebody's going to talk. Somebody's seen something. Somebody's going to let us know. We're going to find out who did this. So I am offering those individuals. I don't know, one, two, maybe more, but I'm offering those responsible parties that did this the chance to come and self-report to me and come see me and discuss this. Okay, this is the one pass. This is the one opportunity that you have if you are responsible for doing this to self-report yourself. Come see me so that we can discuss this situation. Okay, if those responsible don't come forward and don't come see me and don't self-report, there are going to be consequences when I figure out who did this. Plain and simple. Okay, I'm asking you to do the right thing. Come and see me. We can discuss this situation without serious consequences. But if I have to go through this investigation and I have to track you down, then there's going to be consequences. So, if anyone has any information they would like to let me know in regards to this, please send me an email. You can contact me through the anonymous tip lines. But I really would like to meet the person or persons responsible for this to try and figure out the why. Okay, they are not cheap. Those things are expensive. These things are provided for you, to be able to wash your hands in the restrooms, to use sanitizer, to try and help everybody stay healthy and clean, provide good hygiene, and for somebody to go in and do this, I really want to know what's the purpose. Okay, so if you're responsible, come see me. No questions asked. We can talk about this. If I find out through other means, then there's going to be serious consequences. This is a very disappointing. I'm very disappointed in the fact that this occurred. So please come see me. We can talk about this. Now, on to something more fun this week. All right. This week is homecoming week, possibly one of the best weeks of the school year. So each day we are going to be having activities during lunch and advisory. And don't forget, be sure to participate in the dress-up days. Participation is being tracked each day. And on Friday at the football game, we'll announce which class wins. And so participate, support your class, be part of the fun. There was an email I saw that went out to students last week where you can sign up for the activities during lunch and advisory. So if you want to be part of those activities, make sure you sign up for them because there will be no walk-ons there. So what's happening on each of these days? Well, let's look. Monday, we've got the judging of the hallways. That's going to start at 8 a.m. We have the dress-up day for Monday is going to be Jersey Day, and our advisory activity is going to be rock, paper, scissors, hop. And that will actually probably be held outside because the weather is supposed to be really nice. Tuesday, our dress-up day is Disney Day, and advisory period is activity is going to be knockout, and that'll be in the high school gym. Wednesday is the day everybody wants. The dress-up day is PJ Day. Okay, now. It's Pajama Day because Wednesday is an e-learning day. You're not going to be in school. However, Mrs. Oswalt says email a picture of your favorite school-appropriate PJs, and she's going to do something with that. So we'll keep track of participation that way. But Wednesday is an e-learning day. I'll talk about that here in a second. But it's PJ Day, so you can stay in your pajamas all day. Thursday, dress-up day, is going to be Country versus Country Club Day. And our advisory activity, which again is going to be outside, is going to be the always favorite water balloon toss. And then Friday, of course, is Spirit Day. Wear your class shirt or your orange and black. Advisory, the homecoming court will go out to the alumni field and practice what they're going to do at the game that night. So 4:30 is going to be the homecoming parade. I sent out on social media the parade route so everybody can jockey for the best positions to get your candy. And then, of course, 7 o'clock is the football game, and the homecoming king and queen will be announced at halftime. So, homecoming, always a great time. Encourage everybody to participate and get out and just enjoy it. We have a great alumni, great group of alumni. We've got great students. So, everybody, let's participate and have some fun. All right. Now, Thursday, freshmen and sophomores on Thursday will be attending a convocation. Okay, this is going to take place about 1:15. We'll take attendance and call freshmen and sophomores down to the auditorium. But juniors, seniors, you're not going to be going to this convocation. Again, this is only freshmen and sophomores, and this is the Sergeant Terry Hall Body Safety Program. Sergeant Hall has presented at our school numerous times in the past. I'm sure everybody has seen him, whether it's here, middle school, or at OJ. And during this program, he will be addressing age-appropriate topics of proper, improper touches, rude touches, ploys used by perpetrators through personal contact and issues over the internet and social media. So if you are interested in hearing what he will be discussing, or if your parents want to know what he's going to be discussing before Thursday, he will be presenting a parent program on Monday at Northfield High School at 6 p.m. So be able to go ahead of time and hear what he's talking about. There was also a letter that was sent out to all freshman and sophomore parents, guardians, explaining this program and discussing it. So if there is an opt-out, so make sure you read that letter so you know what's going on there. All right. I will send a reminder out to everybody Thursday morning in regards to seating in the auditorium for this program, but right now we're looking at having you sit in every other seat in every other row to get you spread out and maintain that social distancing that we need. So that's Thursday. Wednesday, of course, as I said, is our first e-learning day of the school year. All of the day's instructions will be posted on your class Canvas sites or given to you in advance. So make sure you know what's going on before you leave your class on Tuesday. Your teachers are going to have office hours from 1 to 3 p.m. So if you need to contact them, they will be available via Zoom, Google Meet, chat, whatever, from 1 to 3. But again, everything you need for the e-learning day should be on your Canvas. And if you're worried about it, just ask your teacher in advance. They'll let you know. Okay. Now, really, the last big thing for this week's what's happening at Wabash, starting on Monday. Okay, starting on Monday the 13th, masks are going to be required by everybody, students and staff. Okay, this past Tuesday, our school board approved a temporary mask requirement for all students and staff. It's going to start on Monday the 13th and run through Tuesday the 21st. Now, granted, it's only a week, all right, for right now. On the board meeting on Monday night, September 20th, they're going to reevaluate. A number of surveys have been sent out to parents. Students, you got a survey from Superintendent Sibley this weekend, I think it was. So make sure you fill that out. Make sure you put your choices down there as to what you want to do. But the purpose of this mask requirement right now is that, until we can figure out what we're going to do moving forward, is that no students will have to be quarantined if you're close contacted, traced at school. So if everybody wears a mask, students and teachers, everybody's got a mask on, we don't have to close contact quarantine anymore. And that is the purpose for this mandate. So if you are currently out, if you're a student who is currently out due to contact tracing at school, you can return on Monday, the 13th, with a mask as long as you are symptom free. Okay. All students that are currently out due to a positive test, unfortunately, because you were positive, you must complete your entire quarantine and be symptom free before you can come back. And then any student who is out due to close contact with a family member who has been positive, you need to contact the school nurse, Mrs. Kelsheimer, for some guidance. Okay, so let's take a moment. Let's think about this. Okay, and let's take a moment and talk about wearing your mask. Look, First off, wearing a mask, you know, it's got to cover your mouth and nose. All right, everybody knows that. Please, let's not get into that massive conversation about the proper way to wear your mask. All right, I've already sent a video out to you, my good friend Tatum, showing you how to appropriately wear that mask. So be sure to check that out if you haven't checked that out yet. But I know some of you are not going to like this. All right, I get it. All right. Um, you're not going to like it. I know some of you aren't going to want to do this, but please keep in mind this issue is bigger than us as individuals. Okay? You know, when you sit there and you say, oh, I don't want to wear my mask, I don't like it, you know, you're expressing your individual views. And this issue is much bigger than us as individuals. Wearing a mask is not only about keeping yourself safe, but it's about keeping those around you safe as well. All right? Look, wearing a mask may not keep you from getting COVID. All right? I understand that, you know. But wearing a mask does help lower the odds of getting sick. So if you're sick and you wear a mask, you may be symptomatic, you may be asymptomatic, but if you're sick and you wear a mask, it will help keep your germs from infecting others. I'm not saying it's going to prevent it, but it's going to help it. Okay? If you're healthy, a mask is going to help keep those respiratory droplets from someone who is sick from infecting you. All right? So this is much more about. This is more about, you know, doing what is right and helping protect those around us rather than just ourselves. You know, how effective is it to wear a mask? I'm sure you could probably find studies and research out there to support whichever side of the fence that you are on. All right. But what we do know about wearing a mask is that when everybody is wearing one, we are all at the lowest risk of infection. And that's what this is about. We're all in this together, and wearing a mask helps protect you and everyone around you, especially those people who are at a higher risk. Whether they may be immunocompromised, they may be sick from something else, they may be fighting some disease we may not know about, but it's going to help protect you and everyone around you. This is a difficult decision. Please know our main goal is keeping everyone in school. And if that means we all have to wear a mask to keep everybody in school, then that is our top priority, keeping people safe and in school. Okay? If you have questions, please be sure to ask me. Okay? I will sit down and I will talk about this with whoever wants to talk about it. All right? But moving forward, starting on Monday, we're going to wear a mask so we don't have to close quarantine anybody, and then the school board is going to make a final decision on things on Monday the 20th. All right, so let's take a look at this week real quick. Monday, don't forget, each day this week we have homecoming, dress up days, and then we have our lunch and advisory activities. So Monday, homecoming dress up day, as I said before, was Jersey Day. IUK classes will be meeting on Monday. We've got our homecoming activity at lunch. And then after school, 5 p.m. boys varsity tennis versus Elwood at home. And then, as I'd mentioned before, 6 p.m. the Terry Hall Parent Program out at Northfield High School. Tuesday, dress up day. What is that? Disney Day, I believe. We've got our homecoming activity that day. 12 p.m. 12 p.m., our counselors are going to have a meeting, so guidance is going to be unavailable for about an hour, maybe 2 hours tops on Tuesday. So make sure if you need to see guidance on Tuesday, you do it in the morning or plan late afternoon to be able to see them. And then we have a slew of activities going on after school on Tuesday. 4:30 girls varsity golf versus McConaughey and Southwood. That's going to be out at Etna Acres at Southwood. 5 o'clock girls varsity soccer versus Manchester at home. And then 5, we've also got boys varsity tennis versus Manchester there. 6 p.m. girls JV varsity volleyball versus Eastern on the road. And at 7, boys JV soccer is going to be taking on Metro Rage at home. Doubleheader soccer night, 5 p.m. girls, 7 p.m. boys JV. So if you want to see some fantastic soccer, get out to Alumni Field on Tuesday. Wednesday, e-learning day. And then don't forget, if you need to contact your teacher on that day, 1 to 3 are the teacher office hours. And then 5 p.m. boys varsity tennis versus Peru. Thursday, homecoming dress-up day, country versus country club. Our lunch advisory homecoming activity, I believe that's going to be, I think I said it was water balloon day. And then 1:15 for sophomores and freshmen, the Terry Hall Body Safety Program. 5 p.m. boys varsity tennis versus Mechanical at home. 5:30 girls varsity soccer versus Blackford at Blackford. Boys varsity soccer is going to be taking on Blackford at home out on Alumni Field. And then 6 p.m. girls JV varsity volleyball versus North Miami. And then Friday is homecoming day, Spirit Day on the dress up. Homecoming court's going to be out at lunch and advisory on Alumni Field. And then book club. Book club's going to get the meat. If you want to be part of book club this year, make sure you get up to the library, sign up. They will get you the book. And Friday during lunch and advisory is going to be the first book club meeting. 2:43 is going to be our Apache Way Pass recognition time period. 4:30 p.m. homecoming parade. As I said, sent out the schedule or the map on social media, so know where you need to go to get the best candy. And at 7 p.m. will be the homecoming football game, Wabash versus Southwood. And then, of course, Saturday, another huge day for the community, Wabash community. It is Founders Day, so there will be the big Founders Day celebration parade downtown. 8:30 co-ed cross country is going to be at the West Noble Invitational. 9 a.m. girls varsity golf is going to be at sectionals. And I believe sectionals are at Eastbrook this year. 9 a.m. girls varsity volleyball is going to be at the Wawasee Invitational. 10 p.m. girls varsity soccer versus Tip Valley at home. And then in the afternoon, we have a couple alumni classes that are going to be in the facilities taking a tour. Classes in 1975 and 76 are coming back for facilities tour and to relive some of the glory days. So with that said, I am done. Welcome to homecoming week. Let's have fun. Let's participate. And let's have a great week, Apaches. We'll see you later. Bye.